Oh, you have found yourself in an interesting scenario. You have just gotten a lot of XP, and you are getting to your first pack, and you're thinking, who is my pick? Is it Cy Young, or is it Jorge Pasada? Well, it's an obvious question. Of course, it's Mr. Cy Young. No. This bastard. He didn't even win a Cy Young. What a fraud. I'm supposed to believe he was some good pitcher. No hardware to show for it. Yeah. Real all-timer right there. We're going through all the new 30 legends of the franchise. We're ranking every damn one of them. From mid, W, and L, and then our definitive top 10 ranking. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me refresh my camera. Let me plug in my controller right here. Real professional setup right now. Let's get into it. So, the first division, you get this pack at 100,000 XP. Brooks Robinson, Cy Young, Posada, Boggs, Sean Green. Let's make it real simple here. You get 3 picks. They siphon these off just already for you. They have the best 3 right there. Brooks Robinson, we're going to go ahead and put him at mid. Let's be real here. 50 speed, 191 power. This card is like if melatonin was a virtual baseball card, essentially. It just puts you to sleep. Who cares? Cy Young. At least, like, he's fun because he's bad. I know, I talk so much good stuff about this program, but we start on a poor note, sadly. He throws real hot on that four-seamer, but everything else is just a jumbled hodgepodge slow mess. So you prepare for the heat, or else you have 5 seconds to sit back and wait to swing. He's got a screwball. He's a junk pitcher, but he doesn't even have a good hit 9. If he had like 120 hit 9, it could be salvageable, but this card just belongs in a, you know, he's Jimmy Junk. He deserves to sit in a scrap pile. That's about as good as I can say. Jorge Pasada, second baseman, known second baseman Jorge Pasada. Pretty good. 109, 116 against Southpaws, 100, 112 against righties. Now, 100 contact. It seems like that would be an issue. No. If you're worth half your salt in this game, 100 contact is not bad. Legend difficulty, yes, it gets tough, but Hall of Fame and down, it'll play. If not, you might not want to be playing. 35 speed is the biggest knock against him. Great secondary switch hitter, absolute unadulterated W. Wade Boggs, again, known Tampa Bay Ray Wade Boggs, max contact, mid-90s power, max vision, gold defense at third, first, and let's see here. At third, first, sorry, there's a little shit stand there. It said LF. I don't know what that means. Sure as hell can't play left field. 48 speed. Yikes. Very good card, though. Has an extremely good swing. Sean Green, speaking of good swings, another lefty bat who's going to crush. He's got max stats basically out of the box against righties, 121, 125. Just good all the way around. 80 fielding, 80 arm, 80 speed, and 100 contact and power against lefties. Just really good shit. And you can throw him at first base, too, if you really want to. He's absolutely going to be in the W tier as well. So these are the 3 you should be picking. The AL Central, we get a little bit more controversial. Get a little bit more spicy. Speaking of controversial, former Cleveland Indian. Now, don't cancel me there, but that was the team he played for. He's good. I will say Cliff Lee is a guy you can't shut your brain off for. Not everybody's going to succeed with this card. He doesn't have a slider. He doesn't throw hard. He is a dotter. All things considered, that's what you buy him for Legend Hall of Fame difficulty to throw shit on the black. If you don't know how to pitch tunnel, and if you aren't good at sequencing, you're going to get your ass blasted with Cliff Lee. He's going to be hitting over a cliff. Those balls are getting sent over them damn mountains over there, like Uncle Rico. But he could be good. But there's a contingency there. We're going to call him W with an asterisk. Ray Durham. I like this card a lot. I really do. 113, 110 contact. He has 92 power left. Great defense. Max speed. He has a phenomenal swing. I loved him in BR. Good Lord, imagine with him with actual attributes. I guess I don't get to face against bronze common pitchers there, but hey, you know, a man can dream. I'm going to face an absolute jobber. And Moonshot, he's going to clean up real well. I'm excited for Durham. Switch hitter. We got a lot of switch hitters this group. Absolute W tier for me. Alan Trammell, believe it or not, is an extremely good card and is borderline top 10 caliber. He is 116 max contact left, diamond defense. He can play 4 spots. 4. He can't play center field, despite what that might tell you. He can't. 70 speed, just not quite good enough. But corner outfield, left field, just fine. I guess you could put him at right fielder. You'd probably still retain like a gold shield there, which is not bad at all. Good power, 100 power left. Who knew? Trammell had it in him. W tier. Brett Saberhagen. L tier. Tory Hunter. Somebody pointed this out in chat. Okay, it's not as funny anymore, but like these cards all had 70, 80,000 sell now, or I guess it would be buy orders for you putting it in order. Brett Saberhagen at 25,000. Nobody wants this shit. I don't know, 25K, near the quick sell value, was somebody's best bet. That's the most they were willing to pay. Tory Hunter, 108, 112 contact, essentially 110, 110, 110, 90 max defense, 80 speed. Tory Hunter's amazing. I don't see the hate. I don't know. It's because he's a twin. People don't like the Twins. They feel threatened that they're going to overtake the Guardians and or the White Sox. Surely a man can dream. Somebody wake me up. Eventually. If I want to see the Twins win a playoff game, they would just turn on MLB The Show. Roy Oswalt here. Again, he looks really good. I've liked Roy Oswalt cards in the past. The hit 9 is nothing crazy. A lot of these guys don't have like asinine amounts of hit per 9, 103. It's good, but it's not crazy at this given point. 97, 95 is good velo on the 4-seam and sinker. Super slow 12.6 and an 87 mile an hour slide piece. W. I like this one a lot. I'm looking forward to him. Again, pitchers. Big thing here. You got to use them. I can pretty much tell you how good a hitter is going to be. Pitchers. I got to get my greasy mitts on them. Jared Weaver is a good example. Some people in chat were telling me mid that this card isn't that good. Well, if you used this 94 prime, you would know he's a pretty good arm slot. He's a pretty good windup, which is a little deceptive. My biggest problem with the card here is that his slider's only 80 miles an hour. Even more so than the lower velo on the fastballs. 80 slider is going to combine with the circle changeup. I like Oswalt better, but still the W. Rickey. Little WW dot there. Stringing 3 dubs together. Something the Twins finally were able to do against the Royals. It'll they count? Maybe. Maybe not. Rickey Henderson. 119, 111 contact. Awesome. 92, 105 power. Good. 108 vision. Good. 99 speed. Insane. Really awesome. I like Rickey Henderson a lot. His swing, same thing with Yvonne, is a point of contention. Righty sinkers inside are kind of tough with Rickey Henderson right there. But I think this is his year. I'm very excited to get that one, and I think it's a top 10 caliber card. Again, we'll do our top 10 at the end here. I skipped one. He skipped probably one of the best. Edgar Martinez here. Max contact right away. He's got 50 speed. Silver defense can get up to gold at 3B right there. 106, 114 power. He could be better than Brett. At face value, he's better than Brett. The only thing that really matters for George that's better is speed. 50 compared to about 80, which is significant, but it's going to be close. Edgar Martinez is so fucking good. It is crazy. Again, these guys always got disrespected. Yvonne has never gotten a card close to this good. Max contact. You got max fielding with the pop time quirk, 70 speed, power, 97, 91. Again, it's good enough. The thing is the swing here with Ivan Rodriguez is something that I'm not too keen on, not too fond over. He is going to be in W tier for me, or W tier overall. He's going to be in mid tier for me because I just don't like his swing personally. But you might differ. Results may vary. Hank Aaron is the best card of the game. Simply put, there's no question whether or not he's W tier. There's no point of even saying it because no shit. If you can read, you would know that. He's nearly max at P5 on contact and power. Vision starts at 100. Speed at 80. I wouldn't put him at center field. I'd stick to the corners. Right field, perfect spot, 90 arm, which you need in right field. He's got to have diamond defense out of the box. Has great secondaries, first, second, and third. Hank Aaron is just so good. I think this is better than his card last year, even, which is crazy. AJ Burnett. People are going to sleep on this one, and you would be a damn fool for it. He's very good, consistently, in Diamond Dynasty. He's got 114 hit 9, which is towards the top that we see in the game here right now. The velo's good. Gonna hit 99, maybe even 100. get on your knees and beg and, you know, possibly do other things. 95 sinker is pretty hot. Then good pitches overall. Absolute W tier. Probably top 10 caliber too. Tom Glavin. Again, a guy that is not for everybody. Not every person is going to enjoy a Tom Glavin card. That's just how it is. Different strokes, different folks. This guy's stroke is going to be pinpoint. 99 BB9. He puts shit on the fucking black. That's what you buy him. That's what you pay him to do. And he's going to be good at it. He's not going to have high velo. He's not going to blow you away on the radar gun. But he's got good pitch mix. And if you're good with him, if you're good with the signature, you're going to be good at that one. Mike Schmidt, again, another Ivan Rodriguez situation here. Again, is there good swings? Is there bad swings? Is it all in our head? Who knows? Are we all clinically insane, need to get a checkup? Maybe. But Mike Schmidt, across the board, you're going to be hard-pressed to find more than 10 people who say he has a good swing of the game. These stats are good. I mean, the vision's a little bit low. The speed is low. The contact could be a little bit higher. The power's great. He's going to be mid-plus to W tier. I'll say, again, same thing as Ivan Rodriguez. Mid-plus to me, W tier overall, because some people do like his cards, I will say. Andre Dawson, he's very good. Again, another guy who supposedly has a bad swing. This one I disagree with. I think it's just a point people do better with different cards. That is what it is. Is crazy against lefties. Insane versus southpaws. 103, 100 is very good against righties. Max defense, max arm, 88 speed. Awesome. Absolute W tier. Moving on to the central. This one, Ryan Sandberg. A lot of contact, mid-90s power. Got diamond defense out of the box at 2B. Can play third and short very well. 84 speed. I like it. W. A lot of people don't use Rhino. I don't know why. The Cubs have a lot of fans, at least when they're good. That's just the Midwest sort of thing, you know. You only like them when they're good. I will say, at least they show up. They might be pessimistic. They might really not like their team sometimes, but they damn sure show up. More than I can say about the Twins sometimes. Joe Morgan. L. I hate to say it, I was very excited for this card. He was probably like my top 10 most anticipated. It just kind of missed the bill. 102.81 is nothing crazy. He's got low arm, 74, which at second base are like, who cares? And it matters. Cutoffs, big thing. You get some bastard playing at Forbes Field. How are you going to bring that ball in? He'd be faster running it. He's 5'7", too. I like his swing, even with the elbow right there, but he's going to be L tier for me. Could be better. Prince Fielder, speaking of elbows, this one's clinging through his chest right here. I don't know what's going on there. They didn't, I guess, code the game properly for guys this big. Fat phobic, SDS, you bastards. 113, 125 against righties. 107, 119 against left. I don't like his swing personally, but I'm sure, well, to be fair, that was last year. It was horrible last year, so that could be why. He's W tier. He's worse than Edgar, but not by much. He's probably a top 3 first baseman. Awesome card. Jason Bay. Again, little shocked they didn't go with the Mets card. I guess they already had Glavin locked up there, but I would have been a shoo-in for the team in Queens there. Mid-plus, I'll be honest. The hitting is awesome. The hitting alone would get him to W, but sadly, you do have to play both sides in baseball. It's not like football. You got to get on defense, and 62 speed just doesn't cut it. You get so much contact, so much power these days. People rope them to the gaps. It's not going to do it. There's cards with the same hitting with better fielding and better speed, more aptly. There's a good card, but mid-plus. Ozzie Smith, I ain't going to put him in W. That sounds crazy. And you might say, how does that work? How is this an L? How is this mid-plus? How is this a W? Well, look, he's maxed out at everything except contact and power, which, yes, those are two big stats, but he has 100-100 against lefties and 104-72. He's a switch hitter, and he can play second base with 89 fielding, which is essentially diamond. Who cares? It's one difference. It doesn't really, you're not going to notice it. He's good. I like his swing. Ozzie Smith, W. Parade it from the streets. I can't believe I'm saying that. Steve Finley, last division here. 104, 115, 100, 122. Diamond defense, 82 speed. Love the swing. Contact a little bit low. Again, legend difficulty probably wouldn't use, but Hall of Fame down is going to be just fine. W. Todd Helton. Dewey Helton right here. Didn't, again, quite get the course effect against lefties. 92 power. A little tough. I said W. Chat said mid. I met him in the middle and said mid plus. The biggest reason for that being is there's just too much at first base right now. There's so many guys. We just talked about Edgar and Prince Fielder as two big options, apart from the 10 that everybody is already using anyway. Mid-plus, it's just too congested of a spot right now. Don Sutton, I'm going to put him in W. I need to try him. I've not used many Don Sutton cards, but everybody seems to be on the bandwagon for this guy right here. I see why. The hit 9 is almost one of the highest for starters in the game. He has 100 hit and or 100K and BB9. He's got the screwball. He's a junk pitcher. He's low velo, but if he hits his spots and gets a shit ton of break, which he should, it's maxed out at 99, he could just be very good and could really give people some fits. Again, not for everybody, but if you know how to master them, it's like a Fernando Valenzuela situation, and you know how those games go. Tony Gwynn, again, somehow, it's 90 power versus right. A blessing from above. I think the highest he's ever gotten before is 60-something. He's diamond defense, 88 speed. He's good. I'm going to put him in mid-plus. Lefty, 70 power. Doesn't really play. The best thing I could say, or what I would say as a synopsis here, is a lefty Clemente if you swap the power for a little bit more speed. Otherwise, it's about the same. But you got Clemente for free. Tony Gwynn, you got to pay for. And then Willie McCovey. Finally, we're going to ride it out here. Very good against righties. Not really too outstanding at anything else. He's good against lefties. 100, 100. But no speed, no fielding. He's a first baseman. Jim Thome just come out for free. He's better than this card right here. It's like, why would you necessarily pick him? I think the top three are definitely these three, or maybe swap out Tony Gwynn instead of Todd Helton, depending on your fancy. But overall, if I have to pick a top 10 right here from the available cards, we'll go a definitive top 3 because I think there is one. Again, these are labeled as face of the franchise. Something I will point out, yes, you can still skip one voucher for Jimmy Rollins. This voucher for some people just hasn't shown up yet. You can still skip one. The best card, without a shadow of a doubt, is obviously Hank Aaron. It's not even close. He would be the best if he had no secondaries. He'd be the best if he had 5 less contact and power. He is so goddamn good. He's the best card of the game. It is crazy how much they juiced him up. Edgar Martinez, I'm going to go ahead and put it number 2 right here. I think he is very, very good, and I imagine a lot of people are going to sleep on him, which they shouldn't. I lied. If there's only top 2, I'm going to say are definitive. We'll go top 10 other guys that I put here. Posada is definitely there. I still think Napoli, again, we'll have a full all-encompassing tier list coming out on Sunday. I prefer Napoli on high difficulties, but if you're like an all-star, if you're playing events, Posada's probably a better option where you don't need the max contact. Sean Green is exceptionally good. He's very good across the board. Max against right, 80 fielding, 80 arm, 80 speed, good against left. Can play first base as well. Awesome card. Really good. Rickey Henderson. Have to see how his swing is. But on paper, this for sure should be a top 10 card. I'm very excited to get Rickey. We'll go ahead and throw... God, Trammell is close. I'm going to throw Dawson in there for sure. Dawson deserves a top 10 card. Again, he's very good against lefties. Kind of like the inverse Sean Green. The right-handed Sean Green, if, you know, he's a bit better fielding. And obviously not white. Obviously, AJ Burnett here. Top 10 for sure. I think he's my favorite pitcher. Some might prefer Don Sutton, but him. He's the most excited one I am to get as far as the pitchers go. This side, we've got a couple. We got Prince Fielder, who I think is one of the best 1Bs. Again, just a masterclass of hitting right there. Other fringe guys, we'll go ahead and throw... I'll throw Don Sutton on there again. I think his peak is very high. But if you don't know how to use him, you know, it's going to be tough. I can't even find the card. It's right there. It kind of blends in. They're all in black and white right there. Like I'm watching a Better Call Saul Season 6 episode. But Don Sutton, I like him a lot. And I think we'll call that 10. There's a lot of good cards. Let me know what you guys like most in the comment section down below. What cards are you guys going to gun for first? And we're grinding on stream. We're getting this done. We already got our first pack. Big tips. Much watched stream. Crazy shit's gonna happen. Who knows? Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. There comes out. Yeet.